Hi guys, welcome back to Stuff Gets Cooked. Today we're going to be making an old family recipe, banana bread. So let's get started. So we're going to take out a dish, a banana, and a slice of bread. Okay.
Wait. We gotta use the recipe.
What? Recipe? Okay, fine. So the first part is to preheat the oven to 325 degrees, and then we're going to blend together 1 packed cup of Cane's brown dark sugar and 1 cup of 1 stick of room temperature butter. That's 8 tablespoons. It should be out of the refrigerator for at least a couple hours, but we just took this one out because we're done. Alright, so we've softened the butter. Now we're going to put the brown sugar into the scale until it reaches 230 grams. Perfect. Alright, so then we're going to take our butter, you should always wash your hands before touching ingredients that you're going to be cooking with. Happy birthday, dear Joshua. Happy birthday to you. Alright. We're going to use our beater to beat it. I'll take it off the scale. Okay. Oh wow, that's it. Okay. Alright, so the next step is to break and whisk 3 of the eggs in here, and we're going to mix it into there.
Actually, add the eggs in one at a time and mix after each one. No, put it in there and mix after. It's important. Creamy.
Are you sure it wasn't 2 eggs?
It's 3 eggs.
Say so. Alright, so now that we have the butter and sugar and eggs mixed together, we're going to peel these 3 bananas and mash them with this really big fork. You know it's big? Here's a regular size fork for comparison, so you know this is a big one. Alright, so
They gotta be ripe.
the bottom of the banana is like
Extra ripe.
these bananas have like more bruises than me when I tried parkour. I think we should cut off the ends. Does it just not matter?
It does not matter. They're gonna get mashed up anyway.
What makes them brown like that?
Oxidation.
have our mashed bananas, we're going to use 1 tablespoon of milk and 1 teaspoon of pumpkin spice. Or cinnamon, if that's all you have, and add it to the banana concoction. Alright, we're gonna stir it together. Alright, so now that we have that, we're going to move on to the final of the 3 mixtures, which is the dry ingredients, including the flour and baking powder. How many grams?
250 grams.
Did you record that?
Yes.
Okay, for this next section, we're going to be adding the flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. Alright, we're going to measure out the flour with a spoon into the bowl. Alright, so now 1 teaspoon of baking powder. You know, I've always wondered how or why baking powder has like a nice metal edge that you can scrape it off against, and baking soda is just like, you just have to get it close, and there's no way you're gonna get it exactly right. Alright, and then 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, so we can just stir it up with a spoon. Doesn't need to be stirred up that good. So now that we have all of the mixtures, we're going to add the banana mixture into here, and then we're going to slowly add the solid flour mixture into it as well. Alright, so now all that's left is to apply butter to this pan so it doesn't stick to it, and put it in the oven. So this doesn't need to be a lot, just a coating. Now we're just going to dust the top of it with this cinnamon sugar. And stick it in the oven. Ben, do you want to tell them how long we're going to put it in the oven for?
At least 30 minutes, and then we'll check it to see if it's done.
At least 30 minutes.
One eternity later.
Alright, that looks pretty good to me.
And good enough.
Yeah, it's looking pretty brown.
Alright, now we're gonna wait for it to cool. This is gonna take a long time.
Josh is still asleep,
So I'm gonna slice into it and see how it tastes. That's pretty good.